Ever felt like your words were saying one thing but your tone something entirely different? Or found that your comments are leaving a mark but not quite the one you intended? What if we told you there's a surprisingly simple way to align your thoughts and emotions? Today we'll unveil some shocking truths about being passive-aggressive in a relationship, and together, we'll guide you through the path to true emotional honesty. Number 1. The secret behind your smile. Are you aware that sometimes your smile hides an unspoken resentment? Ever wondered why? Stick with us, and we'll uncover the secret contrasts behind the passive-aggressive behaviors. Let's unravel a mystery together. Ever noticed how sometimes your smile might hide more than it reveals? It's a bit like a magician's sleight of hand. But instead of hiding a coin, you're concealing a feeling. Those unspoken resentments, they have a crafty way of showing up when least expected, don't they? Now, before you give that resigned nod of agreement, here's a glimmer of hope. To truly unlock the secrets behind that smile, start by being brutally honest with yourself. Ask, what am I really feeling? By naming the emotion, be it annoyance, sadness, or disappointment, you disarm its power. And here's a golden nugget for you. The next time you're tempted to veil your emotions with a "nothing's wrong" smile, take a pause. Express yourself genuinely. Number 2. Achieving harmony, your ultimate relationship goal. What's that big goal you secretly yearn for in your relationship? How close are you to it? Next, we'll reveal how stopping passive-aggressiveness can bring you closer to your most profound relationship desires. So, you've got this vision, right? A relationship where every interaction is like a harmonious symphony, not a clash of cymbals. Most people yearn for this serenade, where passive-aggressiveness has no seat at the table. Picture this: an environment where both you and your partner are like open books, not puzzling riddles. Dreamy? Absolutely. Achievable? You bet. Here's a gem for you. Openness is your golden ticket. Begin by identifying one thing you often hold back on. Maybe it's that tiny irk when your partner forgets date night. Instead of the usual sigh and the "I'm fine," try voicing it out. Gently. Hey, it hurt a bit when our plans got overlooked. Number 3. Beginner's Guide to Emotional Honesty. Just starting to recognize your passive-aggressive tendencies? You're not alone. Here, we'll hand you a roadmap to reach your goals of true connection and understanding. Starting fresh on this self-awareness journey? Perfect timing, because recognizing is the first step, and you're already there. It's like that new exercise routine. A tad unfamiliar but oh so rewarding once you dive in. For starters, here's a simple yet transformative trick. Keep a feelings journal. Yes, just like in the movies. Each time you catch yourself being passive-aggressive, jot it down. What triggered it? What did you truly want to say? Now, the fun part, role play. Imagine a do-over of that moment, but this time with emotional honesty. It's not about building a scene for dramatic confrontation but for real, heart-to-heart communication. And hey, if ever in doubt, remember, every pro was once a beginner. Number 4. A fresh perspective, a new opportunity to connect. Fed up with the same old arguments? It's time to explore a new path to achieve connection and harmony. Ready to learn about it? Let's shake things up, shall we? Sometimes, relationship patterns become as predictable as that rerun of your favorite sitcom. You know the ending, yet you're stuck in this loop. But what if you had the power to rewrite the script? Here's your golden ticket: a change in perspective. Think of it as switching from regular to wide-angle lens. Suddenly, you see more, understand better. Next time you're on the brink of rolling your eyes or giving that sarcastic comeback, try a technique called the perspective pivot. Ask yourself, what's another way to view this situation? By challenging your go-to reactions, you'll uncover hidden pathways of understanding. Simple, isn't it? Just a twist in viewpoint, and voila! Number 5. The trend of transparency. The time is now. Why is everyone suddenly talking about emotional transparency? Let's dive into this timely trend and see how it can rejuvenate your relationship. Guess what's trending in the relationship universe? No, it's not some spicy date night ideas or couple challenges. It's transparency. Yes, being crystal clear is the new chic, and it's turning relationships from drab to fab. Wondering how to jump on this trend? Here's a pro tip. Active listening. When your partner speaks, truly tune in. Ditch distractions and dive deep into their words. Hear what's being said, and even better, what's left unsaid. And on your end? Well, when you speak, aim for clarity, not cryptic. Instead of saying, "It's okay, but you always do that," try, "I felt overlooked when you did that. Let's discuss it." Embracing this trend is like adding a splash of vibrant color to a grayscale painting. Suddenly, everything is vivid, alive, and oh so refreshing. Number 6. Future perfect: how your relationship can be. Do you ever dream about what your relationship might look like in the future? Let's challenge the ordinary and unveil how breaking free from passive-aggressive habits can lead to something extraordinary. Ever thought about the universe of words unsaid between "I'm fine" and what you truly feel? It's a vast expanse, filled with emotions waiting to be decoded. But here's a little secret. These silent messages hold power, but only when we unlock them. You might wonder, how? Simple. Become an emotion detective. Next time you're about to suppress or mask a feeling, take a brief pause. Dive deep into that well of emotions. What's lurking there? Is it pain, neglect, love, or perhaps a mix? Now, the revelation. Embrace and express these feelings. A mere, "I feel neglected when you don't call," can be an eye-opener for both of you. By peeling back these layers, you're not only getting closer to your feelings but also building bridges to understanding. Number 7. From now to wow in 3 weeks. Think it takes forever to change your communication style? Think again. Let's talk about how quickly you can transform your relationship for the better. How long does it take to change a habit? Some say 21 days, but let's give it a solid 30. Why? Because you're worth that extra effort, and so is your relationship. Imagine, 30 days from now, you're the master of clear, open communication. Intrigued? Here's the game plan. Week 1. Awareness alert. Jot down moments you resort to passive-aggressive behavior. Recognizing is half the battle won. Week 2. Expression exploration. Swap one passive-aggressive response with a direct, honest one daily. Feels liberating, doesn't it? Week 3. Feedback fiesta. Check in with your partner. How are they feeling about this new communication dance? Week 4. Harmony huddle. Celebrate the wins, learn from the missteps, and forge ahead. With this 30-day compass, you're not just drifting, you're steering your relationship towards sunnier shores. Number 8. Escape the drama, the pain of passive aggression. Ever feel the sting of a backhanded compliment? Or the icy chill of a cold shoulder? We're going to dive into why these behaviors are more than just unpleasant and how to move away from them. Ever felt that sting when your partner dismisses your concerns with a casual, "whatever"? It's like a tiny paper cut, isn't it? Seems insignificant but darn, it hurts. Now, flip the coin. When you throw shade with that "fine," or "do whatever you want," you're dishing out those paper cuts too. So, what's the real cost of these sneaky snipes? Trust erosion. Each veiled comment digs a little chasm, distancing you two bit by bit. But hey, there's hope. Start by acknowledging the hurt these covert comments cause. Next, practice the art of the clear speak. Instead of "nothing's wrong," how about "I felt overlooked when." It's candid, it's healing, and guess what? It's relationship glue. Number 9. Decoding the unspoken, a mystery revealed. What's hiding behind those loaded comments and veiled criticisms? Next, we'll peel back the layers and discover the truth that lies beneath the passive aggression in your relationship. Have you ever wished you had a crystal ball? Something to foresee that looming passive-aggressive storm? Well, no magic needed, because with a bit of intuition and observation, you can almost predict it. Think about it. There are triggers, right? Maybe it's the dishes left out, or perhaps the overbearing family visits. These are your relationship's weather patterns. Here's a tool for you. The passive-aggressive predictor chart. For 1 week, note down situations where you felt the urge to go passive-aggressive. Was it stress? Tiredness? Something your partner did? As days pass, you'll start to notice patterns, like connecting dots. And the next time you see that storm brewing, you can divert its course. Number 10. Creating unbreakable bonds. Your deepest desire realized. How would it feel to have a relationship where both parties speak openly and from the heart? Let's explore how shedding passive-aggressive behaviors can lead you to achieve your deepest desires in your relationship. Remember when you were a kid, picturing your dream life? That perfect partner, dreamy dates, pure relationship bliss? Well, guess what? That vision holds the power to transform your relationship today. Let's embark on a little time travel. Revisit that vision. What did harmonious communication look like? How did you handle disputes? Now, hold that image. That's your relationship North Star. But how to get there? Begin by setting micro goals. Maybe it's voicing feelings once a day, or perhaps having one raw, honest conversation a week. Baby steps, but oh, the places they'll lead. Check out this playlist of the top 10 videos on relationship advice for women. And we'll see you in the next video. With love.